Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my October favorites. I can't believe that October is already over, and I know that I haven't been on here as much as I should be, but I'm just dealing with school and life and trying to breathe. So anyway, let's just go ahead and get on into these October favorites. So if you know anything about me, you know that I am completely obsessed with the fall time. Fall is probably my favorite time. And with that comes all the pumpkin stuff, you know, like pumpkin spice lattes and everything else pumpkin, and I am completely obsessed. So I wanted to mention some of my favorite pumpkin things this month because they literally have been my favorite. So my first favorite of this month has been the Caramel Pumpkin Swirl Scented Candle from Bath & Body Works. Literally, this smells so good. It has been the candle that I have been burning in my room all the time whenever I burn a candle anyway. And it's just, I don't know, so many fall vibes, and I just love the scent of pumpkin, and so that is the candle I've been using. My next pumpkin favorite has also been another thing from Bath & Body Works, and it is the Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte Spray. I love smelling like pumpkin, and I love the smell of it, and so I don't know, I've worn this all through October, literally all October, and I've gotten so many comments from people, and they're like, oh my gosh, you just smell like fall. And I was like, thank you, because I want to smell like fall. That's what I want for my life. So anyway, this has been my second favorite. And my last pumpkin favorite from this month is also another product from Bath & Body Works. If you can't tell, I'm obsessed with Bath & Body Works, but it is the Pumpkin Cupcake, you can't see that, Pumpkin Cupcake Scented Lotion. They're Ultra Shea Body Cream. I like the body cream better than I like their actual like lotion from, it's in a different tube, but anyway, I love lotions. I love them like so much. Like every time I get out of the shower, I have to put on a lotion because my body just feels weird if I don't put on a lotion. It just feels dry and itchy, and I don't like the feel of it. But anyway, I've been using the Pumpkin Cupcake one just because it goes with all the other pumpkin stuff that I have, and I just love pumpkin, and so this has been the third favorite pumpkin thing. And then now we're done with pumpkin stuff, I promise. We're going on to makeup now. Okay. So my first makeup favorite of the month is actually the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. Now this isn't new, everyone has it, but I just got it this month for my birthday, and I absolutely am in love with this thing. It is just so awesome. I actually have it on my eyes today. I just did a more subtle look, like an everyday kind of look from this palette, but there are so many different looks that you can create from this palette. The shadows in this are just so blendable, and just I literally love every single one of them. I haven't used every single one of them yet, but they're just beautiful, and I love them, and I am so glad that I made this purchase. So yeah, that's my first favorite of the month. Next is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Now this I actually bought because of Casey Holmes, and I talked about it in my last video in my birthday haul, but I was pleasantly surprised by this. I actually really like it. It stays on the skin for, I mean, I don't know, 15 hours. I've never worn it for 15 hours, but it stays on the skin a long time, and it looks the same throughout the day. Now, I am a person who's really oily, and my oils usually peek through in everything except for my Urban Decay All-Nighter foundation, but I don't see my oils peeking through with using this foundation, and I have used it without a mattifying powder or anything on top of it, or a primer or whatever, and it is absolutely stunning. Like, I love it on my face. It looks so good. Now the only thing is, it is not full coverage. I would say it's anywhere from medium to full. You can definitely build it up. It doesn't look cakey, I've done that before, but it is not as full coverage as the Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation. This is what I am wearing today, and it has been definitely a favorite. Next, I would also like to talk about the Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Waterproof Concealer. Now this, paired with the Smashbox foundation, is like an amazing combination. Now this is not full coverage as well either, but it is still really good. I really like it. It brightens up my under eyes, and it looks good. It does not crease on me, and it's completely worth the money that I paid for it because I don't remember how much it was. It doesn't crease on me. I have used it without setting it, but I prefer to set my concealers just in case. But after I set it, it looks flawless. It looks like a smooth under eye. It doesn't settle into any fine lines or anything, and it's just been a really good concealer, so I would highly recommend this one. I'm sorry that most of these products that you're seeing were in my last video in my birthday haul, but it's just I loved everything that I got in that, and I haven't stopped using them. The next thing is the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade stepping out. It's what I have on my lips right now. I absolutely love this shade, and I cannot stress to you enough how much I love this liquid lipstick. Like, this is the most comfortable liquid lipstick I have ever worn. Ever. It is so amazing, and it feels so good on the lips. It doesn't dry them out. It doesn't settle into my fine lines on my lips. It's just amazing. Like, amazing. I don't know what they did, but they got it right. They got it right, and they are so incredibly good. I've gotten many compliments on this lip color. The only thing I would say is that I'm not personally a fan of the applicator, but that's just personal preference. It does have a, like, you know, the V cone shaped type ones instead of like a normal doe foot applicator, but that's just my preference anyway. But I absolutely love the color. It is so comfortable. It's completely worth it. Alright, the next thing that I have been loving this month is actually, it's not something new, but it's something that I have just been playing around with again, and it is the e.l.f. Actually, I don't know what it's called. The e.l.f. I'm just gonna say eyebrow pencil because I don't know the actual name, but it's the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in the shade Natural Brown. I don't know. I don't necessarily like the thickness of it. It is, I don't know if you can tell, but it is kind of like thick instead of like a super fine point. But I just think that the color matches my brows better than anything that I have been able to find. And I think it's super easy to put on. It's really creamy and it blends out well. Like if you put too much, you can just like use the little spoolie on the other end because it's double-sided and just like kind of spool it out real quick and like try to blend it in. But I don't know, it's just been one of my favorites and I've been wearing it a lot this month, and I don't know, it looks more natural on my brows than like I have heavy brows and crazy fluffy thick brows, which sometimes I like, you know, but like every day I've really been enjoying this one. Alright, the next thing I'm going to talk about is actually something that was in my BoxyCharm this month, and that is the Temptu shimmer bronzer. And I had talked about this when I got my BoxyCharm this month. When I like swatched it on my hand, I saw that it had a lot of glitter, and that is true. It did have glitter when I swatched it on my hand, but on the cheeks, I can't really tell. Like, it's almost like that glitter kind of disappears, or you just can't really tell it's there. It gives me the most beautiful, natural looking bronze to the face. It has been so wonderful, and I was scared to try out a liquid one because I've never done that before, but honestly it was so easy. I really liked it. It's what I'm wearing today. I have a little bit of the Physicians Formula butter bronzer on too, but just a little bit. But I don't know, I just think you can build it up, make it a little bit darker, you can keep it more natural. I just think on days that I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, I use this, and it just gives you the perfect little flush of color on your cheeks, and then I'm good to go. And it's really pretty. I really like it. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to talk about this month is actually something that I got in my birthday haul too, and it came in the Tarte, this thing. I still haven't learned the name of it. Is that bad? That's probably bad. I probably should have looked it up, but I think it's like the Tarte Big Book or Big something. I don't know, it doesn't say, but it came in this. It is the Tartiest Glossy Lip Paint in the shade Obvi, and this is just like a little sample size of it, but it is just a stunning color, and it gives you, here, I'll swatch it. It is just, I don't know, it looks really natural and it's glossy, and I've been loving to pair this on top of like a lip liner when I don't want like too much color on my lips. I just want a little flush. There it is. It's just beautiful nude color, and it's just, I don't know, I think it's very stunning, and on the lips it is even more stunning, and it's very comfortable to wear this. So I've really been loving that. Okay, unfortunately I didn't have time to read a book this month, so I don't have a book favorite of the month, but I'm going to tell you my music favorites for the month. Okay, so my first music favorite of the month, actually it came out like just a few days ago, but it is my favorite already. It's a song by Rhett that was actually already a song, but he went back and did it with a different artist. So it's the song Playing with Fire by Rhett and Danielle Bradbury, and literally Danielle is my favorite person in the world, and I'm so glad that they did this together because it's just absolutely beautiful. My next next music favorite for the month has been a song that it just gets me in a mood, and I like to sing it at the top of my lungs, and it is called Heartbreak Song by Guyton.
No, you don't see me cry. I ain't gonna hit you with the heartbreak song. I ain't gonna give you what you're betting on, 'cause boy, you don't deserve a single word. Don't know if you heard. I forgot all about you. Going out and making my own rules. One thing on my mind, baby, it ain't you. I'm turning up, I got it going on, so I ain't gonna hit you with the heartbreak song.
Okay, another song favorite of the month is actually a song by the Swon brothers, and it's called Breaking.
I'll keep my heart wide open. Take the bullet, take the blame, anything for you. Through the fire and the rain, you're the one my heart keeps chasing, even when it's breaking.
Okay, and my last music favorite for the month is kind of different for me because usually I'm like a country person, but this is actually, I don't know if you would consider it pop or like, I don't know technically what the genre is, but it is by a band called Front Porch Step, and it's called If I Tremble. I actually really like all the songs on that album, but this one's probably one of my favorites.
And if I tremble at the sight of you, it's not because I'm cold, it's because I'm staring at the girl I want to love me when I'm old. I swear with all my heart, every word I write for you is true, and I won't hesitate to give my all for you.
Okay guys, and that completes my favorites for the month of October. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to try to stay to a schedule and get more videos out next month. But thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to subscribe down below and like this video if you did, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Okay guys, and that completes my October favorites for October.